Hello, so quickly before we get into this video, I just want to thank Boom Wholesale for letting us look around the recycle centre and film this video. They do sell direct to you now via their website, Boom Wholesale. If you do have any questions, go to their wholesale website and use the contact on there. But the products they have available for you to buy are listed available on that website. So don't, start messaging them or trying to ring them to get extra stuff. What they have is what's there. Basically, they've done me a favor, let me film this. Please don't harass or abuse them for it. They do have plenty of stock available there, and there is actually a discount code for the website at the end of this video. So watch the video, see the process, and then get a bit of discount. But yeah, onto the video.
Let's move on the way of this truck. Welcome to Vintage. My name is Jonathan, and today is episode 4 of our Look into Sustainability, and we're looking at a rag mill. We're actually going to take a tour around, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works from start to finish. Now, most of this is going to be voiceover, so you're just going to see me filming and the images I shoot, but basically you're going to start at the beginning from where stock comes in, where it comes in from, all the way through to the sorting, the processing, and it getting packed up, ready to be shipped to whatever country it's off to. Let's go have a look.
So firstly, for context, a rag mill purely deals with textiles. Where we are today is actually a recycling centre. They deal with more than textiles, but we'll get into that in a bit. Now this is their main loading area. This is where all their stock comes in. They receive up to 250,000 tons of textiles a week. So a lot of clothes. And they go through 120 million garments a week. So you can imagine the amount of stuff that's coming in. This stuff is coming in from charity shops, recycle bins. If you watched our previous video where we kind of looked at the cycle of clothing, you'll see what I mean in there. I'll link to the video above. But you basically, everything that is going to waste comes here to be sorted. And this is where it all gets dropped off. There'll be a van showing up in a second, and they'll just be chucking it out. And you'll see a gentleman on the other side pulling it through to the sorting centre. And basically this stuff is turned over daily. While I was there must have been 50, 60 trucks pull up and drop off sacks and sacks of stock like this. This is all stuff that charity shops don't want, charity shops can't sell. Charity shops just don't have the time to go through. So, as you can see, loads of textiles. Alright, so this is the other side of that massive mountain of textiles. They're all getting pulled through, all these sacks getting pulled through, and they're getting broken and put on a conveyor belt. They are then sorted by the team into whatever categories are required depending on what the customers need, and they're basically separated off. So the stuff that they might require in Pakistan will get put on one section, the guys in Africa might get another section, wholesale might get another section, etc, etc. They are currently running an appeal at the minute, or helping with an appeal, sending stuff to help with the crisis in Ukraine, sending blankets and stuff like that over there to help. So a lot of things going off at this particular point. This is a very important point. This is where most of the stuff is sorted. A lot of rag mills don't do this. A lot of rag mills will do a very basic, either it's clothing or it's not clothing, and just bale it up appropriately. There's a bit more in-depth here. They kind of tailor more to what the customer needs, and actually give them a bit more what they want, so the end user has less waste is probably the best way to put it. There are some textiles where they actually sort them into very specific bundles. As you can see here in these boxes, each one of these boxes contains basically a bundle's worth of clothing. So when these get filled up, they get emptied from them and bundled up as a set lot. As you can see, there's all sorts in here from jeans, dresses, etc. These bins basically get filled up and then bundled into your 45 kilo bales, which you've seen previously. But I'll show you that process in a second.
So once the clothing has been sorted and we have enough to actually make a bale, it gets put on this conveyor belt where it's lifted up and dumped into the top of this baling machine. The baling machine basically compresses that clothing down and allows it to be wrapped up. You'll recognise the bales are all about 45 kilo, maybe 50 kilo. Same the kind that you see at other wholesalers. This is basically where it's baled up to be shipped away. Now, Boom actually send out 5 to 6 40-foot containers a week of grade A. So you can imagine that's a huge amount of stuff that's going out in just the grade A. They send even more stuff out in the bigger bales to places like Pakistan and Africa. And there's a bigger baling machine for that. This is the 45 kilo one. There's a 1 ton baler further down. And the estimated figure of saving on CO2 is like 2,700 tons of CO2 per week from saving textiles from landfills, which is an impressive amount. Now, Boom don't sponsor this video. They were nice enough to let me go down there. Boom have actually started selling wholesale direct to you. They actually sort it out specifically for the UK market. If you go to boomwholesale.com, you can view it there. Again, it's not sponsored. They've just been nice enough to let me come down and view their facility. And I said, as for that, I will basically let you guys know. So there you go. Now, as you can see, the bale is just about finished. And we're going to move on to the next final bit. Now, I somehow managed to miss the massive wall of bales, but basically once they have enough bales to fill a container, they get forklift onto the container, and then the container gets taken wherever it needs to go in the world. Now, as I said, it's more than just a textile facility, it is a recycle centre, so they do everything from homeware to books, anything that basically gets thrown away, they will actually manage. Things like old tech will get sorted, that'll get sent off in massive pallets to countries where they'll break it back down, take out all the precious metals, so it can be reused in future tech. Books get sent off to World Books, I think it's called, basically the place that reconditions and resells books on, but they do it by massive bales, or they get sent to countries that need English books, that kind of thing. So plenty of stuff going off there in the world of recycling, more than just clothing, which is good to see. So there you go, that's a quick tour of a UK recycling centre, predominantly the rag mill side of things. Thanks again to Boom for letting me come down. Boom have got a discount code for their website of howtovintage10. I'll put it on the screen now. Basically gets you 10% off any of their textiles that's going available for wholesale. They are expanding their categories as they are making a conscious effort to be more sustainable and help reduce the amount of importing required to the UK, especially considering import costs are getting so high right now. Being able to source your stock within the UK is something that's going to be important going forward, which we'll cover in our next video when we start taking a deeper look at the importing. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Jonathan, and I'll catch you in the next one. For more videos, click on any of these options here. Make sure to subscribe. Check out our website howtovintage.com for a list of wholesalers and How to Vintage Wholesale for wholesale direct from us.